Hi, this is David Duty with Common Sense Commodities. And in this video, I'm going to show you the USDA Reports calendar that I've done. As you can see, we're looking at March 2016. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has thousands of reports that go out during the year, but there's only a handful that really will move the market. Those are the ones that I put on my calendar. As you can see, we're in the month view. You can change and you can look at a week view, annual view, whatever you want to. Right now, we're just going to leave it on month view. All right. Uh, as you can see on the first, we had crop progress report, state reports come out. Description of that report. There's a link here. Open it up. It'll tell you a little bit about that report that's coming out. Here's the USDA report coming out on the 9th. Huge report. Wheat report coming out on the 10th, as you can see. Livestock, dairy, poultry outlook greatly can affect the live cattle market, which also can affect the grain market. As you see below that, also on the 15th, we have the sugar outlook coming out, sugar reports. Cocoa comes out, cotton comes out, rice comes out. All these are USDA reports. You can see over here on the 25th we have hog reports. Here's the description I put into the hog reports. You've also got a link to the USDA site that'll take you directly there. You can see on the 31st at 12 o'clock we have a prospective plantings report. I did a big report that's coming out. All right. Now then, you'll also see on the calendars, you'll see little icons, little bells here. Now those bells are for reports. Reminders that I'll send out. As an example, now this is on my calendar. Yours is view only, so you can't go in and change any of the events or times of the events or anything on my calendars, which would not be a good thing. Anyway, you can see that that's the USDA crop production report. I've got a bell over here. I'm sending out a reminder, or sent out a reminder since it's in the past. I sent out an email and a text reminder 12 hours before that event. Now that event was at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so at midnight there was an email and a text message that went out. Reminder number 2 went out 1 hour before, or at 11 o'clock before that report. So there would be no reason that you would not have known that that report was coming out, if you're a subscriber here. Those can greatly affect the markets. If you've never been caught on the wrong side of a crop report, you don't want to be. As an example, the USDA report that we were just talking about, that was on the 9th. That was a big report. I'm going to open up a calendar, not a calendar, but a chart book, and go back and look at some of the grains and see what happened on the 9th, see if that might have moved the markets or if it continued in the same direction. So let's take a look at an actual calendar. So hold on. I say to look at a calendar. Look at a chart. Here's soybean oil, and I pulled it back to the 8th. So let's say that you were thinking about getting, in the bean oil market. And you had some trend lines thrown out here. You got resistance up in here. It's hit this trend line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Looks like a pretty strong trend. Looks like a pretty good short, possibly. Resistance up in here. So if you were going to trade that, get short that market, you'd probably get short that market the next day. Put a stop up here. Unless you kept a really tight stop down in here. Still a $250 stop, but for a position trader, you'd probably have a stop up here around $700, $800. But if you knew that the next day there was a crop report that was coming out that could really affect that market, you might hold off getting into that market. If you were long that market, you might want to really tighten stops up. If you're not in that market, you might want to wait and see what happens on that report date. But here, let's take a look and we'll move it forward a day and see what happens on the 9th. There's the crop report that came out. All right. moved the market the opposite direction, or continued in that direction, then it stalled here. But it broke trend. A strong report day for the bulls. Let's see if that continued, or if that was just a one-day event. So let's go forward another day. The market took a breather. All right, came back up and hit resistance, went through resistance, went up, went up, went up. This report changed everything. You should have known about that, or you could have known about that report the day before that report came out and a couple of hours before that report came out. Now just think for a minute how important that is to a trader to be made aware of the USDA reports when they come out, and know in advance and be notified when they're coming out. I'm going to go back and look at the calendar. Now also on the calendar there's a discussion area that I'll show you in another video, where you can actually go in and discuss these markets with the other people that are involved with us, and have discussions about certain reports that are coming out. It's like a mini forum, which is different from the students forum. It's a mini forum. It's for everybody that subscribes to the calendars, and I'll do another video on that a little bit later. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see a little thumbs up, thumbs down at the bottom. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Even subscribe to the channel. I'll be having done dozens and dozens of videos that are coming out and be posted here on YouTube, not only about the economics calendar, but about all kinds of trading strategies and technical indicators and chart patterns, etc., which I think you'll find very interesting. So be sure to click on that subscribe button. If you have any questions and you want to give me a call or drop me an email, my email is david@davidduty.com. It's at my website, commonsensecommodities.com. My phone number is there. If I answer my own emails, I answer my own phones. If you call and you don't get an answer, it could be because I'm on the phones, doing a webinar, doing a video. But leave me a message, your name, your phone number, what you're calling about. I do return phone calls personally. If you don't leave a message, I don't call back. I get too many just phone calls come in during the day with no message or anything else, and I don't have time to call those unknown numbers back. So be sure to leave me a message or drop me an email, and I'm happy to get back with you and answer any questions that you may have. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. And like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call or drop me an email.